Okay, so in life, you literally have no choice but to find whatever you're passionate about the most and just commit the rest of your life to doing exactly that. You have no other option. If you want to have any type of fulfilling or successful life, you have to spend some serious time sitting down and contemplating what you want your life to be about, what the purpose of your life is, what you think is the most important thing that society needs, and what you enjoy doing the most, what makes you the most happy. So once you figure that out, you have no choice but to just do that thing for the rest of your life. Because the other alternative is to be really scared of being homeless and not having enough money and just settle for some type of safe, cushy 9-to-5 job where they pay you a nice salary. Maybe you'll make $100,000 a year. Maybe you even get to go on vacation a couple times a year. But you're not super passionate about what you're doing and it's kind of monotonous and you do the same thing every single day, but you kind of sort of like it and that's good enough for you. That's not a great alternative, because what's going to happen is after 20 years of doing that, you're going to become mentally sick and your body is going to start to fight against you, because your body is literally sending you signals that you're wasting your time on this planet. So maybe you'll start to get really fat, or you'll have some serious back pain, or maybe you'll develop some type of anxiety or anger problems. Your body is going to start to fight against you, and unless you pursue that which you are most passionate about. So if you want to be a filmmaker and you love making films, but you don't really want to do it, or you're kind of scared because you're not really sure if you're going to be able to be successful or if you're going to be able to make enough money and feed yourself while being a filmmaker, what I am telling you now is just do it and be homeless, but make films. You'd rather be homeless, a homeless bum, sleeping on the streets that is able to make films than some rich millionaire who is stuck in a job that he doesn't really like, but it makes him good money. And he's chilling on yachts and wearing Rolex watches and is hanging out with models. You would rather be that homeless bum who is passionate about life than some rich tycoon who only works to make money. So what do you want to do? What do you want? What do you want out of your life? Do you even know? I swear 90% of people don't even know what they want out of life, which is okay, because our education system doesn't really do a good job of directing you and helping you figure out what your passion is. But whatever you could do for the rest of your life, if money didn't exist, so let's say you won the lottery tomorrow, you woke up tomorrow, you had $100 million in your pocket. And then you spend, a couple months traveling, getting drunk, partying, doing cocaine and stuff, doing whatever you want to do with your $100 million. Then after you're done your partying, what are you going to do for the rest of your life with $100 million? Are you just going to sit on some beach in Hawaii and sip pina coladas all day? Because I'm telling you, that will not fulfill you. You will be depressed on that beach with wearing your Rolexes, sipping your pina coladas, eating caviar. You will be so depressed in Hawaii because you're not passionate about your life and your life is not aligned with your top values. So if you are a creative person if you are someone who loves art and loves making art, not even necessarily loves making art, but just loves art. And I think every single human being on earth loves art and is artistic and is inherently creative. Because God, not to get all religious on you, this is not religious, this is way beyond religion. God in the Bible has created you in His own image. And God is a creator. God is that creative force of the universe. The entire universe is creative, and you are the creator. So, when you are in touch with your own creative capabilities and your own creativity, then you are closest to God and also the most blissful and the most happy and the most in line with what life is meant to be. So I say, figure out what you're passionate about, figure out what you love to make or what you love to do, and just do it. Just do that. And if you don't have enough money, take an extremely risky loan from the bank and do it anyways, and go into serious debt, because it'll work out eventually if you are strategic, if you're smart, if you're serious, if you're passionate. The money will not be a problem. The money will come. You will figure out a way to make money. Everyone, so many people that I talk to, they are scared of they know what they want to do, but they're scared of pursuing that passion because they're scared of not having enough money and then being homeless, and then their parents won't respect them, and then society won't respect them, and then their girlfriend will leave them, and they'll be a social outcast, and they'll have to eat out of the garbage outside McDonald's. That fear, all of that fear, that is the number one obstacle that is in between you and whatever you want to do and whatever you want to be in life. And how realistic is that anyways? If you pursue being a musician, for example, you want to be a musician, you can make enough money to live a modest lifestyle. You know, you live in a small house or a small apartment, and as you're coming up as a musician, all you need is the basics. You just need some food, some shelter. Maybe you can even work a side job, a part-time job, to just pay the bills while you're coming up and, finding your ground as a musician. And that will be the most satisfying life for you if you're passionate about music, because you're going to be creating and you're going to be happy. And that's what you want, and that's what I want for you. So, find out what you're passionate about and do it, and you really have no other choice. I'll see you in the next video.